Pinocchio!
I choreographed and directed Pinocchio, and I put together the creative team and the dancers who were responsible for the production.
I'm the composer for the show, and I invent the music, write the melodies for the dancers and the singers, and also arrange and orchestrate that music to be played by the live band on the stage.
Welcome to the land of toys!
My job as the writer was to write all the words that anybody speaks or sings in the whole show, and to work with the choreographer and the composer to make up our version of Pinocchio.
I decided to do Pinocchio because it was a book that I realised a lot of people knew generally the story of, but didn't know precisely what happened in it. And most people knew the Disney film. And I'd seen the Disney film, but not when I was a kid. I'd seen it quite recently, and thought that there were great fun characters in it. And the story was reassuringly moral, and it was a good story about right and wrong and what happened to you if you did bad things would happen to you.
We started probably about a year and a half ago collecting CDs and recordings of gypsy music from all over Europe, and just kind of listening to them, the way the instruments were used, how folk music and gypsy music develops tunes and melodies. Instrument-wise, the accordion figures in folk music the world over. Just having that sound removes you from the theatre and puts you in some forest somewhere around a gypsy campfire.
When I went back to the original book of Pinocchio, written by Collodi, an Italian writer, one thing I was amazed about is that he didn't write it as a book. He wrote each of the stories as newspaper articles. But so it means the whole book has got loads of beginnings, middles and ends, and not a great shape overall. So what I did with Phil and Martin was we started to take bits out and kind of squish it together to make something that had a better shape for what we wanted.
It's great in a way to be adapting a story that is so well suited to being a little unsettling, and it's great the way that it goes to some quite dark places, but it also has great moments of comedy.
When I was a kid, I was always, and still am, quite nervous of fun fairs and big rides with flashing lights on. And when I was thinking about the character Stromboli, I wanted to have somebody that felt like that shiny, bright, but slightly strange world. He smells a bit like that horrible car axle grease, and I liked the fact that he creates a slightly nauseous feeling in you, and you know you shouldn't be there. It's about doing stuff that you know you shouldn't do.
Over half of what I've written is Stromboli and the way that he speaks.
Stromboli! In Stromboli? A puppetino! A spectacle!
It seemed quite fun to do really long words for some reason. Maybe it's because of Mary Poppins and supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, which is such a memorable idea. His longest word by far.
Coincidental entimenti fortunissi maximo.
Gets a laugh for some reason.
On my part, I think the show is an odd hybrid. It's an odd mixture of dance stroke ballet. There's a lot of song in it, but it's never quite a musical. There's speech in it, but it's never quite drama. There's sort of mimey stuff that isn't ballet mime and isn't mimey mime. It's an odd little kind of scrunch of things that all ran together and went in the middle of the room.
Pinocchio!
Really, we're following Pinocchio through the story, but also at the beginning you start off not with Pinocchio but with Geppetto, and it's about Geppetto really wanting a son, so there's a sense of real need and longing from Geppetto, an idea of a dream that he's almost given up on. And at the beginning we start with the audience and we take the audience into this journey.
Where is everybody? Where do the dancers go? Hi, what are you doing? I saw you, stupid! What do you do? The show is set for to begin.